A hacker has made all my stats negative. And without any pals, I have to be extra careful to avoid everything or I will die. Making a long journey and even longer shit. I molasses walk back to my body, and nursing home Spider-Man my way back to the teleporter. Nope, not respawn again. Don't do that. It is slow. Insanely slow. But I managed to get to the teleporter safely. Relatively safely. Barely even peeing myself. I get to the settlement and buy literally any pal that can build for me. Build a pal box. Grab some pals, and journey back out to the old base. Mounts don't speed me up much at all. Though I find that spamming Fierce Fang is a much faster way of travel. Why did I come back out here again? We travel through the desert to our other base. I shoot this Suzaku to have him despawn to get this chest. And discover that negative attack means maximum damage, apparently. I arrive at our base and everything is still here. So at least we don't have to start back at square one again. I build some more hidden chests, allowing me to stash away everything I will need to make memory wipe medicine in case things don't go well. Relying on my pals to do everything for me, which isn't much different than the norm, actually. I get tired of standing around watching Digtoys breakdance and wonder if since negative attack made me do max damage, maybe I can one-shot a rock now, too. It's not a one-shot, but I can effectively mine by myself at least. I'm happy I added this upper floor I never use as it makes grappling around the base much easier. I make sure all the important pals have names. Walter the Worker, Fiona the Fighter, and Lulu the Lunaris. We also have this Lunaris, but screw them. I name our lucky Direhowl Lucky. Generic, sure, but damn are we lucky to have them. It's time to fly across the ocean to the north. We need lots of quartz to craft the medicine, and a single node won't cut it for the amounts we need. Oh, fuck this. We need more food to prevent Vanworm from starving to death, so I make a simple base just to make food quick. A simple base. Victoria swings by and we chat for a bit. Banebow hops on as well and still has a stats negative. I tell him that I can make him a memory wipe in half a day and he goes offline until then. With this being about more than just me, I make sure to not waste any more time. I need a lot of resources to get to the point where I can craft the medicine, so I head to areas that have a lot of resources clustered together since walking node to node is a pain for me. I also switched to a 3-shot bow to make it more likely I won't miss a shot, and since arrows are extremely cheap to craft. Rather than travel around looking to farm high quality pal oil, I just sell easier to farm items and buy them, allowing me to build the things I need to get to base level 15. With food made and a high enough level to make a third base, I decide to make the trip across the ocean again. It is agonizingly slow. I discover that hopping off Van Worm and then hopping back on him is faster than flying. It still takes me over 20 minutes to cross though, but I finally make it to the other side. Even though I can one-shot everything, I can still die easily out here. So I climb up a nearby cliff and immediately build a PAL box to be safe. I find a nice spot to build our base, staying near a teleporter to make it easier to get back here in case this base gets destroyed. I stick to building flat surfaces with no walls, and add towers to each one to grapple between. It works out really well. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I decide to get revenge on Lylene. It's like she died so fast she doesn't understand that she's dead. This gives me an idea. I head into the mountains. I need to level up a couple levels still to learn how to make the medicine. And Victor is the best XP I can think of for just straight kill XP, since capturing pals would be too difficult in our state. I start climbing the mountain. It is a pretty laborious process, and I have to be extra careful since one mistake means I fall back to the bottom and start over. And this is the wrong mountain. I start climbing the mountain. I start climbing the mountain. I start climbing the mountain. For crying out loud, I start climbing the mountain. Climbing a couple feet higher with each grapple. Getting more than a few scares throughout. Every time I feel like we've made good progress, I take a look down and see we're barely any higher than the last time I checked. My anxiety is cranked up to 11. Just non-stop adrenaline pumping this entire climb. Oh shit. Yep, saw that coming. Nope. Nope. Not happening. I start climbing the mountain, taking a few risks to make the climb faster. Getting back to where we were pretty quick and painless, but no less anxiety-inducing. It's just a short climb from there before we make it to the top. And can finally relax and stop edging. Looks like a few people have been here trying to catch Victor. You're dead, buddy. There we go. I fight Victor again. And again. And again. I tried to count how many times I fought him, but it was over an hour of fights and I lost track. It's nice to be able to just shut my brain off and kill things after that mountain climb, though. Whoa. That's pretty awesome. With only one kill left, I make a mistake and overshoot my fall, going right over the cliffside. So I start climbing the mountain. Thankfully, this is a much shorter climb than the other side. I drop Victor one last time and get everything ready to craft the memory wipe medicine. Just standing around watching all the materials get crafted and refined. It's mind-numbingly slow. All that's left is the beautiful flowers. I know some pals drop them, like Ribbunny, so I take Catrice along for her partner skill that makes neutral pals drop more. I kill many of them without a single beautiful flower drop. I even tried Gummas. Gumas. But I never see one with a flower on its leaf. Hello there. I kill Petalia, which nets us a few, but since she's a boss, it isn't a reliable source for the amount I need and the time I need them. So I cave in and make another trip across the ocean, bringing a couple dire howls along to start the trek by spamming Fierce Fang. Doesn't give me much of a head start, but it's still like a minute saved. Spamming mount and dismount the entire way makes this trip only around 15 minutes. I climb up and set up a safety base. You can base if you want to. You can leave a spawn behind. I'm out. I take a little break, hoping that the man with no name will be gone when I get back on. Unsure if we'll be alive or dead when we get back in. And we're alive. I immediately set up another PAL box and get to farming. Where'd that come from? As expected, it's far easier to get flowers here. And in a pretty short time, I have almost all the flowers we need. Wait. I make a new character, and sure enough, the server's been wiped. Hey, we can be a named guild again. I hang around for a minute talking with others. Mostly screwing with this troll. Then hop off. I want to thank everyone who stuck around to the end, as anticlimactic as it is. I did not beat Palworld on official servers. But you know what? I enjoy 0069. As always, I'm commonly rare. And I quit game.